What do you do when rough times come? Do you have a plan to manage all of the rough times when life throws at you? Well, in this video, we're going to be talking about what we can do when rough times come our way. Welcome back, everybody, to Fact Over Feelings. If this is your first time, please do me a huge favor and hit the like and subscribe button. I am your host, Arnold Lewis of the Arnoldsthoughts podcast. Let's get straight into it. Now, what do you do when hard times hit? Are you interested in playing overseas basketball one day? I wish someone would have told me 1 year after college I would receive my first pro gig. I wish someone would have told me that having an agent does not guarantee that you will get hired. I wish someone would have told me being cut from a team, because after 10 years in this game, everyone gets cut from a team. Now, after traveling from over 17 different countries and winning up to 7 championships in my pro career, I've put together the 6 most important traits any player needs before starting their career. So go ahead and grab that ebook and get all the information you need today to start your career. Now you can't say no one didn't let you know. So go ahead, grab that ebook and get started so you can become the pro one day. Let's go. Hard times gonna always come, no matter what the situation is, no matter what your life entails. Hard times gonna come, but it just depends on your reaction to when those hard times come. We've all heard the phrase, life give you lemons, you make lemonade. Well, what about when life gives you rocks and mud and grind and just all the just horrible things you could think of? You think that lemons, I'll take some lemons. You make the lemonade, whatever. But what if I got rocks? What if they didn't hand me rocks? What if they're throwing rocks at me? What if just there's so much turmoil in my life and I just don't know where to turn, who to talk to, what are the things that I need to do to overcome this? We've all been in that situation at some point in our life. Actually, not even some point, it's just multiple points in our journey in life. We're going to go through these things. But what is more important is how we respond and how we react to when these situations happen in our lives. I know for certain, because I'm a true believer in Christ, that everything that happens to you happens by design. And everything that's happening that may seem like an issue is just only there to make you stronger in your life. It's there to give you strength. And at times we just don't understand that sometimes that when it's too much going on, we just can't see the overall picture. It's a testament to what is in our future or what is being built and constructed for us. I speak to this a lot for myself because I don't really know anybody else's situations or what their situations unless they're told to me. So I can speak a lot on my situations on a day-to-day basis. And I'll give you a perfect example. I had a car back in like 2020, maybe 2020, before COVID started and all that other stuff. I just had this car and it used to be an absolute death trap. I'm talking about I had to put like 3 different transmissions in it. The engine, something started with I don't even know, the engine startup that messed up. The door, wind blew, broke the door. It just seemed like every time or since something happened, the heat thing went out. I had to get it. Like, it was just so much stuff just kept happening every single time. It just was like, oh my goodness, what's going on? I just kept feeling like I was just breaking down. Each time the car broke down, I just broke down a little bit more and a little bit more. It's just like the craziest situation. I'm just sitting there. I open the door, the wind blows it. The wind blows it. The wind blew the door so hard, it took the door off the hinge. I'm like, I've never even seen this in a movie before. How does this even happen? I've never even seen this happen in a movie before, but all these things are happening to me. Fast forward 3 years later, have a little car trouble, and I'm like, I ain't even tripping. I'm going to get that taken care of. Why? Because in the moment of things, we can never see what's really happening. And all it is preparing us for another situation in life. So when we get to that, when we get to another issue like car problems again, you'd be like, man, I went through so much last time with this car problem and I'm still here today. I'm still driving around or whatever. So I know I'm gonna get through this situation. I don't even really care. If I made it through that situation, and that by far was the worst situation I think that I've ever went through in my life, I know that now the things that are in front of me, they have no chance of even trying to take me to a mental state that I can't handle anymore. My mental fortitude has gotten so strong. I've built up the walls in my mind to be at such a high level, at such a fortress of nonsense that tries to bring down my mood, tries to bring down my intensity of life, tries to just bring the doubt into your life that you won't get out of this situation. Certain situations, those type of situations strengthen you. They make you stronger. They make your mind, your mental stronger. So when you do approach different obstacles in life, you be like, I've been through so much in this aspect and I've came through it that this is just a breeze. I don't even care what goes on in this situation because I've been through so many situations regarding this that it doesn't even bother me anymore. Oh, it'll pass. It doesn't really matter what situation you're in. The time will pass when whatever is blocking you, hindering you, not letting you progress further on in life is going to pass. Your mind will get stronger. It's the weight that is put on you on a daily or in certain situation that makes you feel like you can't overcome it. But guess what? You become stronger. Your mind becomes stronger. Your will becomes stronger. Your soul, your strength, everything in you becomes stronger because you've been through such a crushing situation or circumstance before, and you was able to rise above that. So when something comes similar in that aspect, you be like, I already rose through something 10 times worse. And looking back, I understand now why I went through that situation, because now I'm equipped. Now I am equipped with the defense, the fortitude, the mental fortitude to withstand all that's trying to come towards me now. I am able to build the defense up in my mind to not let small circumstances, big circumstances, whatever. I've raised my level of intensity to just withstand all the things that life try to throw at me. The higher you get, the bigger the issues. Once you get past that issue, you get stronger. So when these issues come by, again, you can just shoot right on by them and keep pushing and getting to the next level. Because a lot of times we don't grow is because we still stuck on the last level that we were on. When do you understand that you have to move and fight through these situations? Even though at times it seems like, man, I just can't get through it. And then you be thinking like, okay, how do I do that? How do I get through it? Simplest thing I ever say, or the simplest thing I ever do, is just keep going. As simple as that may seem, you just keep going. You literally put one foot in front of the other. You be grateful. In your worst of moments, you just say, God, I thank you. That's all I can do. Sometimes that's all you have to do. That's all you can do is just say, God, I thank you. I don't understand it. I didn't put myself in this situation. I don't want to go through this. I didn't know I was strong enough to handle this, because if I wasn't, I wouldn't be in this situation. But you saw it fit to put me in this situation to make me stronger, so I can be a testimony, or I can show somebody else who's been in this situation. This is how you can get through it. Because a lot of times when you go through a situation, it seems so diabolical and it seems so strenuous to you. All you're doing is being set up to be a testimony for somebody else. You're just going through that so you can show somebody else, like, bro, you will get through this. You will be all right. You'll be like, well, how? Because a lot of times people be like, you don't know what I'm going through. But when you can look back and say, yeah, I actually do know what you're going through, and I actually been through worse. I was put through that so I can be a testimony to somebody else to show them that they'll get through that. So a lot of times when we look at our problems and issues, we be selfish because we only thinking about, look at me and my situation, why I gotta go through this and why it's so hard for me and this and that. Shoot, your difficult times will be a testimony to people to show that, hey, your great times is coming. Because once you make it to whatever situation in life that you're pursuing and whatever situation in life that you want for yourself, you can also show them that, like, hey, I was here at this point And then look where I'm at here now. Once you reference back to the times that when you be like, man, I just did not see a way out in that situation, but yet I still made it out of that situation. That is an overwhelming feeling of just growth, an overwhelming feeling of I can do this, and accomplishment, and you just want to thrive and you want to just keep going, because when you look back, you take those little bits and pieces of, dang, I was there. Remember when I was there? Remember when I was that person? Remember when those things happened that way and I just was crushed and I cried about it and I was just beaten up and I didn't understand. I just did not understand how I ever thought I would make it through this moment. But lo and behold, by the grace of God, I was able to make it to this point in life. I was able to go past that. I was able to learn from that. I was able to grow from that, and I was able to achieve greater things because I went through that situation, because it prepared me. It strengthened my mind for what's bigger in front of me. So when I got to that obstacle, I was able to breeze right by it. I did not let that obstacle take space in my mind of doubt and growth. Because in these moments of hard times, all we think about is the situation. And when you think about something so much, you're influencing it, you're growing it. What you focus on grows. So if you're focusing only on the negative parts and negative aspects in your life, you can't go further. You have to get through that. So when it shows up again, you understand, I'm not giving no light to that, because I've been through that already. And I've overcame that already. And that's why I won't let anything else deter me or let me get back into that mental state, because I've already been here. I've already fought through this. I've already dealt with this issue. I've already passed that level. Oh, it's coming back around, something trying whatever. I just do this, bing, bing, bing. Now you have the information to proceed to go even further with the obstacle and overcome the obstacle a lot faster than the first time. Because why? You've learned from the last situation. Regardless if you've went through the last situation, that has allowed you to understand that I'm going to get through this one, no problem. I'm not even going to even stress myself out, because I've been through worse than this. So I just want to let you know that today there is a reason for everything we go through. There's a reason for all the ups, all the downs, all the obstacles. Is just there to make you stronger. Is there for you to prevail over it. It is there as a test, and so you can have your testimony to someone else. That is the whole point of everything that we go through, so we can show someone else how they can get through it as well. That's my belief. That's what I believe. That we are just here to go through obstacle and overcome them, so we can help somebody else get through their obstacle. So if you're feeling like things are down, things might not ever work out, I can't just catch a break, things won't, just give yourself the opportunity to feel and embrace all that it has. If you're tired, if you're scared, if you're upset, if you're frustrated, depressed, absorb all that. Accept all that, because all it's doing is adding bricks to the mental fortitude that you have in your mind to make you stronger. So whenever these obstacles come again, you can, hey, I'm good. I'm strong enough. My house, my mental house is built and has the defense to be able to withstand anything that comes towards it. And every day, every obstacle, everything that comes, I'm just adding more bricks and building my house. Building my house, more than a house, you're building a castle, you're building a fortress that can withstand everything that life has to throw at you. Listen, that's all I got for this segment of Fact Over Feelings. If this helped you, if this, you know someone who might benefit for this, listen, pass this around, shoot it around, pass it to somebody who just need to hear that, you know what, whatever you're going through, you're going to make it through, and it's a reason for why you're going through it. It's only there to make you stronger. That's all I got. Till next time. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.